Vanakkam dear friends, how are you? This is Bala. Welcome to our yoga class. Find yourself in a comfortable seated position with a nice Mula Bandha, lifting your pelvic floor muscles. Gently close your eyes and I invite you to settle your body and mind. Inhale longer and deeper. Exhale longer and deeper. The nature, the animals in the forest of Auroville that surrounds our yogashala invites you to find the inner nature of you. Bringing our hands in Anjali Mudra, prayer position in front of our heart, thanking ourselves for being here. And let's begin and end sessions with an Om, inhaling. Bringing our hands to the third eye, the seat of intuition between your eyebrows. Bringing the hands to the level of our heart, preparing your palms. And bring the warm palm to your closed eyelids for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Releasing your hands. Vanakkam, welcome. Today, as usual, we are going to have eye yoga, neck yoga, warm-ups and salutations and asanas. The intention of the class is between a beginner and a intermediate level student. So we don't need normally use any blocks or anything, but if you really like to use something, you're always welcome to keep them and join me back in this class in a moment. Nandri. Vanakkam. So we will start on standing position, bringing your weight to the right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Shift your weight to your left leg, release your right leg, and we are going to point the toes, flex the toes, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, inversion, eversion. Especially the ankle mobility in the morning is very important, and we are going to rotate our ankle in one direction and counter direction, and then I am going to lift my knee, flexing my hips, extending my hips. So it will be like lifting, extending, lifting, extending. At the same time, I am also bending my knee joint, warming up 2 joints for 5, 4, and I am not going like this. I am going to the maximum possible that is available for me. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. And we are going to open the pinky toe out, big toe in, internal and external rotation of my hip joint for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knee, knee to knee in line, opening your chest, stretching the quadriceps for 5, stretching the ankle, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Releasing this high, moving the weight to the right and left. The warming up is always something important that we needed to be aware of, and we are going to shift the weight to the left, and then I am going to point the toes, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, and we are going to go for inversion, eversion, inversion, eversion, inversion, eversion, invert, evert, inversion, eversion, and I am going to rotate my ankle in one direction and counter direction, and I am going to bend the leg, lift the knee up, doing 2 actions for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Internal and external rotation of your hip joint for 6, 5, pinky toe out, big toe in, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Bend the knee to knee inline, opening the chest, opening the quadriceps for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Releasing the hands, open your leg a bit more wider, opening the hands out like X, and I am going to gently opening the knee out, and I walk my toes and I shift my weight to the right, left, opening my quadriceps, and we are going to be in this sumo squat. Now I push the right knee out and bring the right shoulder down, and I go up, and I go for the other side, go up, other side, up, first side, up, one more and one more. Squaring the hips, bringing the legs together, and then I'm going to inhale, exhale, warm up, exhale. Bring the hands on your shin, and we are going to go for standing cat camel. We are going to modify, we wanted to create this arch. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale and exhale. That is a very nice modified cat camel. And from here, we are going to send the opposite shoulders, opening the upper body. And then I am going to open my elbow and close my elbow for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Bend the elbow, and we are going to rotate my shoulders in one direction and counter direction. And then I am going to interlock my fingers in front of my heart, and I am going to send my warm up my wrist from my dominant hand to non-dominant, and non-dominant to dominant hand. And I am going to make a wave, and then we are going to send the hand out, opening your shoulders, opening yourself for 4, 3, 2 and 1. Releasing the hands, interlocking your fingers, opening your heart, lifting the chest, dropping the head back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Drop the vision, releasing the hands. We are warmed up enough. Go to the head of the mat. Inhale, arms up, arch back. Exhale, flex forward. Inhale, right leg goes back. Drop your knee, opening your psoas, but we are going to slide the hips back and forth, opening your hip flexors and hamstring, quadriceps. Mobility is 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Pushing the hips back, wriggling your leg right and left, internal and external rotation, and then I try to bring my chin towards my knee or in the direction for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Inhale, halfway, pushing your hips forward, send the, so your toes are towards the back. Now I am moving it 90 degree and I am coming to the side, and then I am going to, so you adjust your knee and foot in line, and I adjust your leg for opening your adductor muscles. If you need to give cushion under this knee, please do give cushion under your knee, and once you are in the maximum possible position, stretching the hand out for extended side angle for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Coming out. Now bringing the hands inside, back leg goes to its original position, and then I'm going to send the left leg back, moving your hips in all four, and then cat camel in no particular order. And from here, tuck your back to lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Staying in Adho Mukha Svanasana for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now go onto your toes, shift the weight and make a wave to bring the shoulders on top of your wrist or in the direction. And then we are going to lift our hips up, downward facing dog. One more time, I'm going to go on to my toes, shift my weight, bring the shoulders on top of your wrist in a nice plank, and then I go for downward facing dog. One more time, shifting the weight, making a pulsating of a wave to be in the back, and then dropping your knee, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Push your hips back, child pose, modified child pose by tucking the toes, knees together, knees open, or tuck out the toes. Anything that is good for you is good for me for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Releasing the hands, bringing the hands on your thigh, open the knees to the width of your hips, lifting your hips up, bringing the hands to the back of your lower glutes, and then you see if you can drop the head back for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your chin, drop your hips, lifting the knees, going on toes, and we are going to stay here for 7, 6, very nice ankle mobility, very nice toes strengthening, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your knees, all 4, chest and chin. Inhale up, exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot goes between your palms, left foot goes between your palms. Inhale, arms up, arch back. Exhale, Samasthiti. Inhale, arms up, arch back. Exhale, flex forward. Left leg goes as back as possible, and we are going to pulsate our hips forward and back for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and now we are going to send the hips back, wriggling your leg inside and external rotation, and we are going to bring the chin towards your knee to open your hamstring for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, halfway head up, slide the leg, push the hips forward, tuck, planting the palms, tuck your back toe, lift your back knee, send the other leg back, knee, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. From here, I'm going to go onto my toes, shift my weight, and then I'm creating a curve. Drop the hips, and I am lifting up into downward facing dog, shifting the weight forward, and then I come down one last time, shifting the weight, a nice plank, and staying in plank for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knee, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot forward, other foot forward. Inhale, arms up, arch back. Exhale, Samasthiti. Inhale, arms up, arch back. Exhale, flex forward. Inhale, right leg back, holding your breath. Other leg back, knee, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, other foot. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. I'm going to change the side to be on the left side. Inhale, up. Exhale. Inhale, left leg back. Now I wanted to shift my left leg 90-degree, bring my right leg in line with my knee, and then I going to go planning for extended side angle. And then once I am, ensure that this leg is 90-degree, try to keep your hand open, and we are staying here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Drop your vision. Plant both palms on the both side. Back leg goes back into the mat. Lift the knee. Send the other leg back. Knee, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, other foot forward. Inhale, arms up. Arch back. Exhale, Samasthiti. Inhale, exhale, right leg back, holding plank, exhale, inhale up, exhale down, right leg goes to the sky, bend your knees, stack your hips looking under your armpit for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Square your hips, bring the shoulders on top of your wrist. Right knee comes to meet your right wrist. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Right leg goes up. Right leg goes to outside of your right palm. Drop your left knee. And we are going to stay here pulsating for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. With the ensure the integrity of the pose, I release my right hand and then I make a nice rotation, opening my shoulders, shoulder blades. 4, 3, 2 and 1. And we go for the other side. 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Use the hand on the knee and shift to look up as much as possible for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Drop your vision. Plant your palms. Lift the knee up, sending the other leg back. Knee, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward. Right foot forward. Other foot forward. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, Samasthiti. Inhale, arms up. Arch back. Exhale, flex forward. Inhale, left leg back. Holding your breath. Other leg back into a plank. Exhale, knee, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg goes to the sky. Bend your knees, stack your hips and looking under your armpit for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Sorry, I have to change the mic. So let's see if this is working good or maybe this is not working good. So square your hips, swing the left leg to the outside of your left palm, drop your right knee, and we are going to pulsate here for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Releasing the left hand, opening your left shoulders. Counter direction. Bring the hands shoulder to shoulder, going for a nice twist, and we stay here for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Drop your vision, plant your palms, tuck your back toe, lift your back knee, send the other leg back, knee, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, other foot. Inhale, arms up, arch back. Exhale, Samasthiti. It's not working for me. Sorry. Very good. Now, left side. Inhale, arms up, arch back. Exhale, flex forward. Inhale, right leg back. Holding your breath, left knee back in all four. And we are going to open the right leg to the side. And then we are going to rotate our hips in one direction and counter direction. Now I wanted to hold my knee in line with my hips and I adjust my hand if I need to keep my leg up for 7 and then I straighten the leg and I bend the leg for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Drop the foot in line with your knee. Drop the toes away, knees to the midpoint of your foot arch and then you go forward and back and you slide your leg as much as possible and we wanted to drop our elbow and hold ourselves for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale, halfway head up, slide the palms, slide the leg, bringing the leg in and then we are going to open our hips in no particular order, lower back in no particular order. Tuck your toes, lift your knees, staying here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. You can use the hand or staying on your toes and we wanted to go for modified Utkatasana. For 7, try to keep your pusher hips hips back so that your knee can be in line with your toes. 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. You start flickering fingers here. Interlock your fingers, rotating your wrist, plant your palms and in that lifted knee position, see if you can go for a nice Kakasana for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Drop yourself, drop the hips down, releasing your wrist, drop the knee, plant the palms, knee, chest, chin, inhale up, exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot forward, other foot forward, inhale, arms up, exhale, Samasthiti. Inhale, arms up, arch back, exhale, flex forward, inhale, left leg back, right leg back, right knee down on all four, open your left knee to the side, make a rotation with your hips, counter direction, hip in line with your knee and opening your hips for 7, 6, 5 and then we are going to straighten the leg, bend the knee, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Drop the foot in line with your knee and slide the leg out, opening your hips. And then drop the forehead down for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Inhale, halfway head up, plant the palms, slide the leg down, sending the leg back, dropping the knees, pushing the hips back, going onto your toes. You're welcome to stay here or you're going to push the hips back, start straightening the leg, lifting the knee up into modified Utkatasana for 7, 6, 5, preparing your hands and from here and we are going to go. You can do this with a straight arm. I don't think I can do this. We call this crane pose or like me, you can bend And we go for a nice crow pose for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your toes, releasing your hands, drop your knees, drop your palms, chest and chin. Inhale up, exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot forward, other foot forward. Inhale, arms up, exhale, Samastiti, right side. Inhale, arms up, arch back, exhale, flex forward, inhale, right leg back, drop your knee, opening your psoas, release the left leg, left hand and open your left shoulder, counter direction and walk the left foot to the outside edge of the mat, go to the outside edge of the mat and push the knee out so that you can be opening the hips for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Drop your vision, drop your elbow, staying here for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Inhale, halfway head up, square your hips, planting the palms, lifting the back knee, drop the back knee and square your leg. Adjust your both the legs so that your both the heels in line, both the toes inside, and then we are going to go pulsating, opening your lower back. For 7, try to engage your leg. 6, and if you can, drop your head into the mat by pushing the mat away from you. And if it's not happening today, it's not the end of the world, so don't worry too much about it. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Inhale, halfway head up, I send my toes away, knee on top of my ankle, and I see if I can lift myself up in modified goddess position. And from here, and I see if I wanted to drop my shoulders to one side, shoulders to other side, shoulders to one side, to other side, and we are going to stay here for 7, left side, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. We go for the right side. Now plant the palms, square your leg, and maybe you can drop your head down now for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Inhale, halfway head up, walk here both the palms to the top of the mat, drop your back knee, staying here in a nice open psoas position. And then if you need to give cushion under your knee, give cushion under your knee, bend your right leg, send the left hand to grab your right big toe and see if you can bring the right heel towards your right glutes, opening your heart for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Send that leg back, other leg back, knee, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, other foot. Inhale, up. Exhale, downward facing. Exhale, Samastiti. Sorry. Inhale, arms up, arch back. Exhale, flex forward. Inhale, left leg goes back. Drop your left knee and release your right hand. Open your right shoulder and we go for the other side. And walk the right hand to the outside and press the knee away from you. Opening your hip flexors for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Planting the palms. I forgot what I did on the other side, so just give me a few minutes so that I can figure this out. And from here, tucking the back toe, lifting the back knee, send the other leg back, knee, chest, shin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Yes, inhale, right foot forward, lift your left leg, drop your left heel, square your hips so that you can face forward. Grab both the big toes, inhale, halfway head up, and exhale, drop your head down for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, halfway head up. Grab your ankle and shift your weight. Open the hips and use the elbow to push your knee away from you. Keep your back as straight as possible in a nice spider pose for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your head down, square your hips. Inhale, halfway head up. Exhale, full way head up. Now we are going to send the toes away from me. Open the hands in a nice X for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Square your hips, bringing the hands to the front of your mat. Send the right leg back, knee, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot forward, other foot forward. Inhale, arms up, arch back. Exhale, Samasthiti. I hope you guys are having fun. We are going to continue our flow. Inhale, arms up, arch back. Exhale, flex forward. Inhale, right leg back. And then I gently start pushing my hips back, wriggling my toes in and out. Inhale, halfway. And I walk both the hands to the outside of my straight leg and try to look back for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Send the vision forward. Walk, send the leg back, pushing the hips forward. And from here, I come up in low lunge position, opening my hips. If you need to give cushion under your knees, you know that you are always welcome to do that. Whatever leg is up, that hand stays on the top, lifting the other hand and drop to the side. If you can send the hand down, you're welcome to send the hand down. Otherwise, keep the hands on your, so finding the stretch on your obliques for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come to center, planting the palms, front leg goes back, move your hips and back in no particular order, and we go for the other side. Low lunge, hands on the hips, hands on the thigh, opening side, or if you can bring the hand down for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming up, planting the palms, and then I release bend my right leg, send my left hand and grab my toes, grab my heels to come to my glutes for the quadricep stretch of the left foot for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently unwinding yourself, sending the leg back, move your hips and pelvis in no particular order. Drop the elbow down, Interlock your fingers and we go for dolphin push-ups for 7. Opening my shoulders, shoulder blades. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your elbows down, make a namaskar and send the elbows walking away from you, opening your chest, opening your heart for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Releasing the hands, tuck out your toes, slide the hand to the level of your thigh, and we are going to stay in this Virasana and rotating your head in one direction. And in counter direction when the time is right. Releasing the hands to the back and keep lifting the chest, opening your heart for a very simple Ushtrasana for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Drop your vision and we are going to bring the right hand in, left hand goes up, opening your scapula, opening your triceps, and you can stay here or you can go for a eagle hands in Virasana. This is to increase the stretch on your quadriceps, ankle and the whole leg. So it can be a bit strong on you. For 6, you can only stay here or open the knees to the width and you go for knees in, opening your heart. You can stay only here or bring the right leg forward. You can only stay here or go for low lunge. You can only stay here or you can go for a full eagle pose. I know this is dancing eagle and that is perfectly fine for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and we go for high lunge in eagle, low lunge in eagle, on knees in eagle, drop the hips in eagle, on toes in eagle and we stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Drop the knees, tuck out your toes and wind yourself. A very nice scapular stretch actually. So the eagle is a very nice scapular stretch. If you cannot do eagle, you can only do this on doing all the things. So we are going to first stretch the scapula, eagle, on knees, left leg, low lunge eagle, high lunge eagle, shifting the weight forward, bend leg, releasing the hand, high lunge eagle, low lunge eagle, pushing the hips gently back, on knees eagle, Virasana eagle, on toes eagle for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Releasing the hands, interlocking your fingers, drop the knees down, opening your chest, lifting the hips and we are going to gently give a counter pose, opening your heart for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Releasing the hands, dropping the legs, straightening the leg and gently hit their toes, opening your hips, hip flexors, bending the right leg, going on your sitting bones, interlocking your fingers, pushing the hips forward and up. Try to keep your back as straight as possible. We are going to hold it for a minute or so. Bend that leg at the level of your knee. Bring the foot in, and we are going to go for cradling of our child. And bring the leg to the inner thigh. Adjust your thighs, move your legs. Inhale, axial extension. Twist to the side where the leg is open. And exhale, flex forward. Staying here for a minute as well. Inhale, halfway head up, slide your hands back, stretching the leg out, moving your glutes in no particular order, bending your left leg, interlock. And we are going to go forward and up. Bend that leg at the level of your knee, bring the hand in, open your hips. Bring the leg to the inner thigh, and we go for Janu Shirasasana on this side. Breathe. Inhale, halfway head up, bend both the legs, and we go for a nice butterfly, Thiti Batasana. And from here, we are going to open the foot, and we see if we can drop our chin towards the knee or in the direction opening our hips for one more minute. Gently unwinding yourself, and we start our cooling down with bridge pose, shoulder stand, halasana, makshayasana, figure 4 stretch, twist, anantabalasana and shavasana. There will be very minimal or no uh, guidance through through the following. Uh, so feel what is good for you and enjoy the moment. And I will be coming back and lie down on shavasana when the time is right. And I start with a nice bridge pose. I hope you are slowly settling down in your Shavasana. Take your time. Keep your inhalations longer and deeper. And gently find yourself in a nice Shavasana when the time is right. And allow the nature from Auroville to guide you into this Yoga Nidra. Relax your entire body, your toes, your arms, your legs, your fingers. Relax your top of the head, forehead, face muscles, jaws, chin, cheek, tongue, neck, throat. Your entire body is relaxed. Keep your inhalations and exhalations longer and deeper. Find the stillness of the body, allowing the stillness of the mind. Whenever it's time for you to come to a seated position, you're going to gently moving your toes, moving your fingers, rotating your head towards right, left. Gently unwind yourself one vertebra at a time and find yourself in a seated position of your choice. Bringing your hands in Anjali Mudra, prayer position in front of your heart, thanking yourself for being here. And let's begin and end the sessions with an Om. Inhaling. Om. 3 times. Shanti. 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 Hari Om. Thank you, my friends. Hope you had a very good time. And as you know me, health and happiness should be contagious. While the whole world is making sickness as much contagious as possible, it's through practicing yoga. And for me, asanas is not the 100% expression of yoga. Sri Aurobindo speaks about all life is yoga. So any activity that can give you this inner tranquility at the end of the practice not competitive sport, not sport that demands your physical activity. Those are all yoga as well. Competitive sports is more competition. It's the intention of yoga is to find this inner tranquility and beauty for yourself, and any activity that brings you that is, for me, is yoga, and asanas just happen to be the one that I'm teaching. So find yourself in an activity that gives you a smile. And my intention is to upload as many videos as possible so that I can help all of you to become healthy and happy. You can do two things about this. One is subscribe, and the second one is definitely to share with your friends and families so that all of us can become health and happy. Nandri, vanakkam.